like that. And this one. Okay, twist these. It's a little bit too much, but that'll be fine. Okay, same thing. So, again, see those little hooks? See, this one has the hooks on the opposite side. They're not in line with the other ones. So you gotta keep in mind with that, because the only way this connects to it or clips in is this ridge, not this one, this side over here. So it clips in like this, and it'll clip in. So you gotta make sure you don't mess those up and that they're in line with this. Okay? That's the most difficult part about this whole thing. So we'll have it here, just like that. Okay, pinch this a little bit so it holds. Put it in the crimper, just like that. Put it just like the other one. Okay, make sure we don't mess up little spikes on the other side. Looks good. Clamp down. Okay, there we go. Wires get in. The spikes are good. Focus. There we go. Spikes are good. They're not bent. Let's do the other one. And the vise. Crimp it down. Okay. Wires crimped on there. Spikes are good. Look for the letters. Which one has the letters? This one. This one has a letter. Slide it in. Like that. Snapped in. Slide the other one in. There we go. Now we have our female limb. Okay, so now we're going to use this drill bit, which is the 3/16 drill bit, about a couple inches up. Okay, now we're going to fit this through there, just like that. We got to do the other side first. So I'm going to go to the other side. Okay, a couple inches above it. Go. Alright. And come through. Just like that. Okay, and we'll pull all this through. Put a pull noodle on that side. So at the end of this, I would do about maybe 4 inches or so, and then twist it. This is why I use this wire. So I twist it and squeeze the loop. And now I fit it through the pull noodle. And that's where I will mount them and connect them together. I just keep feeding it through until it comes through the other side. Like so. There we go. Just like that. Okay. Now we have our zip tie. This is about 11 inches. You can get the 11-inch or 12-inch zip tie. Zip tie these two together. Yeah, so 11 inches, just a little bit too short. So, but I just pulled it a little tight. There. So it works, but that's the way I did it. And then at the far end, what we'll do is we'll twist them. That. And on this side, so we have our male connector, we have our mounting point, So what'll happen is you have another one on the opposite side. You'll have two loops here. So I'll have the two loops and then I'll zip tie them together, and then on the roof I use these 1/4-inch hooks and it hooks right onto here. So this one will be connected onto this hook, and then the next light will be hooked onto the next one. And that way it's mounted inside the actual roof of itself, with the framing of the roof. This will drill in. Now, if you're not comfortable with doing that, I would have a professional do it. One is going to have a hook, so a lot of them will just have two zip ties hooked together and linked in chains, but that way I can disconnect them. That's why I have these. It makes it easy. And then if you zip tie this side too, it'll keep that twisted effect on it like that. So just like that. And then on the opposite side, you'll do the same thing. And I added a little small pool noodle here and one down here. So I made this cord a little bit too long, but the great thing about that, you could always just push it in and make it shorter. I'd rather have extra than not enough. So, and then this loop will just chain on to the next one. Just so. And the way I did the cord is I basically just added one of these and then two of the other ones and added a cord. Made it simple, nothing too crazy. If y'all need more information on how I did the cord, if you're not really understanding, just let me know. I'll make another video of it. It's pretty simple though. You just basically have a wire coming through here that links to an actual cord, and that's how I plug it in. So the great thing about that is that anywhere in the set, I can disconnect it and add a cord. So it makes it easier. If I want to add more lights to it, I can. You know, questions or anything, just let me know. Appreciate it's long. I know it's a long video. I've really never done this before, so I'm just trying to help everybody out because everybody's asking me like crazy. So I hope this is helpful. Yeah. And happy holidays.